Okay, class, we're on entrepreneurship and we're doing P6. And in P6, we are looking at how we're trying to assess, keyword, assess means to look at the implications or see how one thing is reflecting in another. Assess how aspects of entrepreneurship personality reflect the entrepreneurship motivation and mindset. So assess is the keyword, and we know what do we need to find out in the question first, do you think?
Entrepreneurship motivation.
Entrepreneurship motivation. Okay, let me just make sure that this camera is on. Give me 1 second. I don't want to... Excellent, so it's on. Don't want to do it and then find out it's not on. Okay. So the question says, assess how aspects of entrepreneurship personality reflect entrepreneurship motivation and mindset. So really, to look at this question, we have already identified the keyword as being to assess. Assess means to see how one relates to another in this example, in terms of entrepreneurship personality, in terms of a reflection to entrepreneurship motivation and entrepreneurship mindset. So the first thing we need to talk about is what?
Entrepreneurship motivation.
Yes, entrepreneurship motivation or entrepreneurship mindset. But we'll talk about the entrepreneurship mindset first. So what is the entrepreneurship type mindset? What are we talking about, the mindset?
We're talking about the growth and the fixed mindset.
Yes, so when we're talking about entrepreneurship mindsets, we're talking about, how do entrepreneurs think? And in various research studies, they talk about a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. So we can see here, there's a growth mindset and a fixed mindset. What do we mean by a growth mindset and a fixed mindset?
A growth mindset is a kind of mind that tends to explore,
yes,
keep exploring different aspects of
yes,
ideas.
yes.
While the fixed mindset is the one that's stationary,
yes,
and decides to expand further.
Yeah, I mean, the mindset itself is really an underlying degree of beliefs that you have in your mind, which determines whether you're going to learn more or not. What are your beliefs? So our grandparents, would they be learning about Twitter and Facebook? Do our grandparents use Facebook? No, you don't see grandparents using Facebook. You don't see grandparents using a lot. Some of our parents may use some of these things, but not the majority of parents. So Facebook is targeted at a more younger age group, I would say. Okay, but this is all to do with our beliefs and either a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. When we're looking at mindsets, if you believe you can get smarter, then you have a growth mindset, because you believe you can get smarter and you believe that you want to take action, to want to learn, to determine what is the case. All of you here have a growth mindset because you're here, you attend class on a regular basis. You're doing the work as you're going along. So you are motivated to do it. You're motivated to do the work because ultimately this qualification can get you something better that you want in the future. So this is a means to an end. So you have a growth mindset by coming into class and doing the work as you're going along, because you are motivated for a higher need in terms of what you want to achieve. Okay. Also, with growth mindsets and learning new things, they talk about plasticity, where the neurons in the mind and different levels of experience allows the neurons to explore different ways over a period of time. Okay, so it allows you to reconnect. So even though the neurons may not be connecting at a certain age in your mind, in life, but when you learn new things, the neurons are firing everywhere and may connect with other parts of your brain. So you learn more and you develop more. So we're saying that the mindset is either fixed or in a growth mindset, and we're saying that entrepreneurs predominantly have a growth mindset rather than a fixed mindset of wanting to learn, to do new things, to develop new products, to look for opportunities. Okay, so once you've explained the mindset, then we need to look at what?
About the motivation.
Motivation. So how would we explain or define motivation?
Motivation can be it's a desire to achieve a goal,
Yes,
combined with the energy to work towards that goal.
very good. So it's a good definition here. The desire to achieve a goal and the energy to work towards achieving that goal. Yeah. And then what type of motivational aspects do we have?
We have achievement motivation.
Achievement motivation. What is that?
Achievement motivation is based on the set to succeed.
And to achieve a specific goal or aim.
To achieve
Yes.
specific goals.
What else do we have?
Power motivation.
Power motivation. What is that?
Control.
Yeah, people like to have power and control. And in a way, power gives you a little bit more respect as well. Because if you've got power over someone else, then they're listening to what you have to say, and people kind of like that. What other type of motivation is there?
Affiliation.
Affiliation. What is that?
So that's ability to relate to people.
Yes, to relate to people. And these motivating factors can be determined as explicit motivating factors as opposed to implicit. Implicit being responses to specific actions, but explicit where you're actually taking action to achieve something. Okay? And when we look at motivation factors, we can really split these motivation factors in terms of motivating factors for entrepreneurs in terms of two types. In terms of opportunist type entrepreneurial motivating factors and necessity motivating factors for entrepreneurs. Opportunist in terms of an entrepreneur sees an opportunity and they want to capitalize on it, and they want to do something about it, and they want to produce this product, to provide that service, or they want to fill that need because they've seen an opportunity, and an opportunity can lead to achievement, that opportunity can lead to power and affiliation. Yes? But also necessity motivation for entrepreneurs. You know, necessity in terms of the people are dissatisfied with their job. They are unhappy with their job and they want to do something else. They don't like what people are telling them, and they don't think it's the right way to do things. And also to secure income. If you have a family, or you know, how are you going to get money in to secure your family or yourself? So necessity in terms of security, in terms of dissatisfaction, and opportunity in terms of that motivation to see an opportunity and to want to capitalize on it. So we can see there are two types. And even when we look at the statistics, we can see that that in various research tells us that for opportunity-driven entrepreneurs, motivating factors, 59% of entrepreneurs researched felt that was a motivating factor. That they saw an opportunity and they wanted to fulfill that. That was a motivating factor. They saw an idea and they wanted to capitalize on it. Okay? 24% of motivating factors was to do with necessity. They had a necessity to want to supplement their income, or because they were not happy in their current work or job. So they wanted to move on and better themselves. Anyone else here feel like that? You want to better yourselves? Well, you're all here, which tells me that you want to better yourselves. Even the fact that you've all come over from different countries, a lot of you, and you know, that's a big step. That's a risky stage, isn't it? But when you're young, you can do anything, and you're immune to everything. Additional research has told us that when looking at reasons why entrepreneurs, and they could choose a multitude of different reasons, I picked the 4 main reasons why entrepreneurs wanted to start their own business, were motivated to start their own business, and 4 main factors came ahead. And that was, 1, they wanted additional income, 42%. 2, they wanted to be independent, 29%. 3, they wanted to be their own boss, 25%. And 4, 19% said they wanted to have job satisfaction. So these were the 4 main reasons why entrepreneurs had started or felt